No. 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 Don't do what I did. I don't like it. Not the color I was hoping for. So if you're looking to patch up your corners of the couch, I do not recommend whatever I just did, and I don't know what I just did. Let's go Twins! It's the first day of baseball today. Go Twins! Hopefully everybody watching this video is a Twins fan, because if you're not, then boo. We scored some baseball tickets coming up here in a little while. Soon, hopefully. Oh, wow. Let's get this show on the road. Just so you know, I've been posting Braylee's sensory room videos, her swings and stuff. And I'm really encouraging parents to think about, the possibility of having a sensory swing and stuff like that, and showing the reasons for them. Also throwing out autism awareness, sensory processing awareness, stuff like that with April coming up. And man, did those videos reach a lot of people. And when our videos reach a lot of people, we get a lot of ignorant comments about autism, about disability, and then also about sensory processing disorder and stuff like that. And so these videos brought up a lot of great conversations. We're talking like these videos have been viewed millions of times. And it just so happens that our most viewed videos, like ever, we've been doing this for 7 years. Our most viewed videos ever is whenever our daughter is spinning. So she spins a lot for sensory regulation. And for some reason, those spinning, like when I show videos of her like spinning on one of her sensory, like the spinning disc, or on her swings or something like that, a lot of people come up with opinions on those videos. And a lot of ignorance shows up. So the reason I want to bring that up today is because it does bring up a good conversation. There's a lot of opinions about spinning. We've been told that it's unnecessary to have our swings in the basement. We've been told that spinning is actually dangerous. We've been told that spinning makes her more autistic. We've been told that spinning, like sensory swinging in our basement, is bad parenting. We've like anything you can think of, we've been told. I would say about 10% of the people commenting on these videos have some sort of ignorance about autism. About 10%. 1 out of 10 people commenting says something ignorant about autism, sensory processing disorder, stuff like that. Wow, too much lighting. Wow, is it bright today? Yikes. Anyways, and we're going to start this conversation again because it is an important conversation to have. We need to stop parent shaming, first of all. Parent shaming is not cool. I'm not making this video to go after anybody or bash anybody or anything like that, because that's not productive. I want to make this video because there's just a lot of misinformation out there and a lot of ignorance out there. I'm ignorant about things, and I would like to learn about things that I'm ignorant about. Stacy would say that I am pretty stubborn when it comes to the things I'm ignorant about. So I have my flaws, so I'm not trying to say my information is perfect or anything. In fact, we're just talking from our own perspective. This is my own personal perspective about what we have experienced over the years with our daughter. My personal experience. That does not mean our experience can be different from yours, can be different from anybody else's. But our experiences are they might help somebody out there. Things that we talk about, things that we've found out in life, because that's what we like to talk about, the real life stuff. Something that I have noticed, especially with autism videos, with autism representation out there, autism information on the internet and stuff like that, or even in movies, in the media, news media, even. Kids like our daughter Braylee are very underrepresented, extremely underrepresented. And so the less representation a group of people have, the more ignorance that's going to be out there in the world and the less support they're going to get. That's just the way society works, unfortunately. I'm going to do my part and put out the information that I know is real life information stuff. Before I get started with my drive to go to the DMV to get new tags for our cars, man, that's expensive. The school bus, though, that's like a $40 tag experience every year. The car, that's a whole different story. We're talking hundreds, man. Oh, a good time. Okay. Video. I'm going to go to the one that was viewed 2 million times. 2 million times. I hope that one of those 2 million views helps someone out there in the world. Otherwise, what are we doing here, That's what I'm hoping for. And I'm not going to name any names on these comments because we're not looking to bash people. We're not trying to create arguments. We're trying to just talk about it, create conversation, and hopefully make some positive change for our kids out there and our family members and the people we're caring for. One of the more interesting comments we got: in my 30 plus years of working with spectrum children, we always, this is all caps, always redirected from spinning of any kind. This is actually disturbing to me. Spinning is not a healthy thing to do, is what we got a lot of in this video. We have an OT here that responded to that comment. Here's the response. As an OT that specializes in sensory integration and how sensory input impacts development of all humans, vestibular input is one of the biggest regulatory forms of input. It's why we rock, bounce a baby. Some need more intense input and move from linear movement into spinning. Follow the child's lead. That's the big thing. Follow the child's lead. We've been told, don't spin her. Like, we're not spinning her. She's spinning herself. When she's done spinning, she's calm and regulated. I don't want to say we're perfect parents or anything like that, but Braylee only having one meltdown over the last year and 3 months, like since the beginning of 2024, one meltdown. I'd like to think that us as parents are doing something right, and Braylee has learned how to regulate herself very well. We take her out in the world a lot and do public things a lot, and we have managed to avoid meltdowns. Anyways, that's just the start of, that's just one of the many comments on that video that I'm really avoiding going to the DMV to get these tags done. Another common comment that we got on those videos, this will be the last I talk about this for now. There's a lot of comments about how we have so much space and so much money to make this happen for our daughter. Truth is, you don't need the space that we have in our basement. There's plenty of people in the comment section on that video showing their sensory swing setups. There's even someone that posted one from a tiny home. On top of that, the swings themselves have become very affordable over the years. Example, our very first platform swing, the very first platform swing we got for Braylee was when she was not even 2 years old. So more than 10 years ago. And that thing costed $600. We actually had to fundraise for that because we couldn't afford it ourselves. Nowadays, like the last swing that we got, the out tree, like pod sensory swing that provides pressure and movement, it even has fiber optic lights for it. That swing, $60, I believe, is how much that one is. $60 or so. So affordability, some swings have become extremely affordable than what they used to, which is amazing because usually equipment like that not cheap, but in this case it is. The $60, it comes with the mounting equipment as well. I do highly recommend the mount being professionally installed, but because it just needs to make sure that it needs to go into a load bearing beam. Otherwise, you're gonna have problems. You don't need the space we have, and you don't need and swings don't really cost as much as you would think. Okay. Even like the spinny swivel mount that we got, I think it was like $14 on Amazon or something like that. Anyways, I'm done ranting for now. That's my rant for the day. I really need to go take care of these tabs before Brayla gets home today. And baseball season, gotta watch the Twins' first game. It's opening day. Look at that. The lakes are opening up. That's another sign of baseball season, springtime. Look at those geese and other birds. That's so cool. Winter is still better. Winter is still better.